Welcome to Sign with JP. I am your host, teacher JP, and today we're learning some ASL regarding money. You got it. We are going to be learning some money signs, and this is my classroom, so welcome. And in my classroom, where I am a teacher, I strive to teach you how to sign. So with that being said, don't just sit there, sign and follow along. Move your hands and learn what we're here to teach. Are you ready? Let's get started. So, money. All of these signs kind of like come together. They're very connected. Okay, so we're going to start with money. Take your non-dominant hand. If you're right-handed, that's your left hand. Vice versa for the lefties. And hold it palm up. Consider that to be your wallet. Then we're going to pinch the money and we tap it in the wallet. Okay, so that's money. Money. Now, we have like a hearing sign that has been adapted and we use it for money, and that's this one. But that's not the real sign for money. That's kind of a play sign, like a slang word, slang sign, okay? This is the sign for money. Money. All right, now we move on to buy. And when we buy, we're going to take that money. So sign here, right here, money. Don't tap it, just from right here. And we take it from your wallet and we give it to someone because we buy something. Boom. That's it. So we buy one time, all right? Because we're buying something one time. But what happens when you buy lots of things at different places? What are you doing? You guessed it, you're shopping. So we're going to buy. So we're going to buy. All right, now, do you need to do 4 times? Not really. You just need to do more than once. So shopping. You can do it twice. You can do it 3 times. You can do it 4 times. It doesn't matter as long as you're showing the act of taking the money from here, giving it to someone, and then repeating that motion. Now you are shopping. Now, along those lines of buy, shop, we have pay. Pay is a little bit different. We still go with the wallet. Now, imagine those stack of dollar bills that you got, right? And you're going to put your finger on the top one and you're going to shoot it over, push it over to someone. That is pay. Okay, so the difference between buy, more like I'm willingly giving you something, versus pay is like, I have to give it to you, right? I always think pay the bills. Most people don't want to pay their bills. Although, side note, I'm happy to pay my bills because that means I have money coming in enough to pay the bills and I get to enjoy what those bills give me, like energy. Just a little. So we pay, right? So we have buy and pay. Did you sign pay? All right. Hey, guess what? If you point it towards you, now you're like, pay me. That's right. This is a directional sign, or what's called an agreement verb. And we can, always starts from the hand and it goes to whomever gets paid. So if you get paid, or I paying you, but if you're going to pay me, it's going to come this way. All right. Now we have we have money and we bought something and we went shopping and now we're like, woo, that's expensive. So we're going to take our money and we lift it up and we throw it down. All right? It's like we're just throwing that money away. Woo! Expensive. Hot dang. Boom. Expensive, right? And then on the other side, we got cheap. Cheap. Now you're saying something is cheap, or you're saying like, I'm cheap. Same thing. We're going to take our wallet, but now we're going to stand it up. Okay, so it's still our wallet, but instead of taking our money and throwing it away, we're going to cram the money back in there. We're like, ain't going nowhere. Just push it right back down. Cheap. Cheap. I ain't doing it. I ain't paying nothing. Cheap. But if you're saying something like the cost of something, that is cheap versus that is expensive, it's the same sign. So that's expensive or that's cheap. Okay? Cheap. Same thing. Then we have, one of my favorite signs, spend money fast. And you see how I picked this picture on purpose because it's flying out of her pockets, or this person's pockets. I don't know, guy or girl, flying out of their pockets. That's what the sign is. We're going to grab the money, and out of my pockets and I'm going to throw it out. And we do it a couple times. That is, think like spend money so fast. Like you're just like carelessly spending money. You're going on that shopping spree and you're just throwing the money away. All right, so spend money so fast. Now, if you don't have an unlimited supply of money, what happens? You go broke. So you spend all that money and then you're broke. Broke is chopping the neck from the side. Okay, and it can be done. Two hands usually means like really broke. Broke, really broke. Hopefully, we don't get there, although many of us have. And then you got this guy, if you can't tell who that is, Bezos, Amazon. And he is rich. How do you sign rich? So remember, money is here, and it's for our stack of money. But if you come out, and boom, now you have a giant stack of money. All right, so with the claw hand, you're going to scoop it out and up. And I give it a little shake at the top. That is rich. You're showing big stack of money. There it is. And then we have, poor. Poor is off of our elbow when we pull it down. This is because it comes from like the sleeve with a hole in it. Okay, so your elbow's kind of sticking out of the sleeve. Poor, poor. Doesn't matter what this hand is doing. This is the sign off the elbow. Okay, so if it's an open hand, if it's a closed hand, if it's down here, it doesn't matter. We're just signing it off the elbow. Man, that was a lot of signs. How are you doing? Do you remember these? Let's go through. That was a lot of information and it came out pretty quick. So pause the video here and review these. I only like to do no more than 10 signs at a time because the likelihood of you remembering more than that is slim. So I take the time to really try to teach you each sign and give you some memory hints. So before you move on and just watch more and more signs, stop and sign a little bit and you'll remember more. All right, that was our money signs. Great job. I just want to remind you, I do have a full course, so if you're really into learning how to sign, I scaled some lessons built on each other based off conversation that'll really help you and take your signing to the next level. You can check it out in the link in my bio, and you can have a full week absolutely free to check it out, explore it, and see if you like it. And if you just want this free content, absolutely, that's awesome too. I'm going to keep creating it, so like and subscribe and hit the bell so you know when a new video drops. Thanks for joining me. I'll see you on the next lesson.